Hello and welcome again to Dr. English. This is Dr. Mafi. I'm an English teacher for many years. And today's lesson is about do, don't, does, doesn't. And also, I'm going to tell you something about did and didn't. Okay? Well, let's learn once and for all everything about do and don't, or does and doesn't. When do we use these auxiliary verbs? These are all auxiliary verbs. Do and does, and the negative form don't and doesn't. They are part of simple present tense. Actually, we use them for present situations, for present tenses in English. Look at these two examples. I like philosophy. I like philosophy. And we say the negative form is I don't like philosophy. I don't like. Because like is a verb, a simple verb in English, and it's simple present tense. Simple present tense. So I don't like. To negate it, to use a negative structure, we use don't. Don't like philosophy. For example, I walk home every day, but today I don't walk home. For example, I take a taxi. I drive home. I don't walk home. Okay? You can give many examples in this regard. How do we make a question? An interrogative structure? Well, we bring do at the beginning because like is not one of those verbs which we call auxiliary verbs, like in and of itself. If you remember, in simple structures, we had to be forms. For example, I'm an English teacher. I'm not, for example, a nurse. I'm not. You put not after to be. Am not. Are you a doctor? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. You put are at the beginning. But here, we don't have to be forms. When you don't have to be forms, am is are, okay? Or even in the past tense, was were. When you don't have auxiliary verbs, you can't use them to negate or make a question. So what do? We use do and does in that regard. Do and does. And the negative form, don't and doesn't. The question, well, you put do at the beginning of the sentence, you would come up with, or go like, do you like philosophy? Do you like philosophy? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Let me give you another example. She likes music. I use the same verb as like. She likes music. Now, because of she, not I, the subject, I don't. Do you. But here, she, he, and it. In English, we have to use does or doesn't. So she doesn't like music, for example. She likes music. She likes music. But here we say she doesn't like, not likes. This S is dropped out because of does. When you use does, you don't use S or S at the end of the verb. But here, in the positive structures, we use she likes, he likes, it likes, like that, okay? But she doesn't like. For example, she goes home, she doesn't go home. She doesn't go, not goes, home. And then the question form would be, does she like music? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. So when you have a verb, a general verb, or a main verb, normally in the simple present tense, we use do or does, or don't or doesn't, to make a negative structure or a question. So negative structures and questions are made using do and does for simple present tense. And now let's shift to simple past tense. Let's learn again all of the rules about did and didn't. For past tense, instead of using do and does, we use only did, not do, does. We don't have two forms. We have only one form, did. And the negative form, didn't. Okay? Now, let's have an example or a few examples here. I went shopping yesterday. I went shopping. Go, went. Went shopping yesterday, past tense. Simple, past tense. I went shopping yesterday. Now, make it negative. A negative structure would be like this. I didn't go shopping. I didn't go shopping yesterday. I didn't go shopping yesterday. Did you go shopping yesterday? Did you go shopping yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. As you can see, when you use didn't, then the verb goes back to its original or base form. We don't say didn't went. It would be double past. So we don't use double past in English or double negative in English. Right? So didn't go. Went becomes go. Went becomes go. Just like here. Likes become like. Doesn't like. Here, didn't go, not went. Did you go? Again, because we have did is used for the past tense. Did is the past tense of do and does. So when you use did, then the verb goes back again to its original base form. Did you go shopping yesterday? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Now another example. He did his homework. I gave this example on purpose. This did is not this did. It's different. This is part of this expression. Do homework. You do your homework. The teachers ask you to do your homework. And now this is the past tense, simple past tense. He did his homework. The student did his homework. Now make it negative. He didn't do his homework. When you use didn't, this did becomes do. This did becomes do. Do his homework is the base form, the present form. But now, because it's past tense, simple past tense, I use he did his homework. Now it becomes he didn't do his homework. He didn't do his homework, right? And what about the question form? Did he do his homework? Yes, he did. No, he didn't. All right? Well, you need to practice these structures, both affirmative and negative structures. And also, you have to add questions. Ask yourself these questions. Try to personalize lots of things, all right? Or these practices somehow. If you personalize them, it will be similar to or you bring it into your personal life, your own stories. And this way, you can learn more easily and much better. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until another video, bye-bye.